Greetings, Commanders! It's Ryant1UM here, and today we are back once again in Stellaris Console Edition with the Screvian Corporate Holdings. That's right, you guys. So I know it has been a bit of a second since we were here in Stellaris, and that's because if you check out the last episode of the Let's Play that we're doing here, you'll know that I was traveling, getting ready to go visit my fiancé in Sweden for a little while, and that's where I currently am at right now. So decided to take a little bit of time with my fiancée Chloe, and we've just been hanging out, doing all sorts of stuff, catching up with each other after the 17-month hiatus she and I took from being in person with each other, and so now we're back here with the Screvian Corporate Holdings. So a couple things here right at the beginning of today's episode. One, if my voice sounds a little bit different, I am either a bit under the weather with a cold, or it's my allergies absolutely wreaking havoc with me. So if I sound a little bit sniffly, if I sound a little bit mucusy, gross, that's why. And two, you'll probably notice throughout the gameplay that it looks a hell of a lot smoother. I promise I didn't switch to PC. I promise. I'm actually on an Xbox Series S. So I managed to pick up an Xbox Series S here in Sweden for a pretty decent price, and that's what we're running this on now. So everything looks all buttery smooth, and all the simulation goes super fast, and it looks so nice. So now that we're back here with the Screvian Corporate Holdings, we're going to need to get caught back up here, because it's been a second since I've been inside of this. So we are the Screvian Corporate Holdings. Once the geckos, we are now the machines. We are a corporate entity, Megacorp. We have public relations specialists, private prospectors, and free traders. And then, what else do we have? Oh, we are indeed in a federation. Yes, indeed, look at that. It's a bit all over the place, but we tried to make it not so all over the place. Our goals for this playthrough were to have a federation that spanned the entirety of the galaxy, as well as be the most powerful in the galactic community. Where are we at? We're right there. So right now we are the most powerful in the galactic community. We're on the Galactic Council. We need to begin to start pushing these things. So changing the council size to 2 and then to 1, which means we're going to need to militarize very, very quickly. We're going to need to get all of our trade value very, very quickly. And the more that we have inside of our federation, the better off we'll be. Now we've got one last of these Ascension perks to do, but it's probably going to be for Galactic Wonders, because of course it is. And that's because we want to start building up some of those mega structures. Now we do indeed have a ruined mega art installation out here, however, I still can't rebuild it, and I don't know why. You'd think that upgrading your Xbox might give you the option to upgrade a damn mega structure, but nope, guess not. So, let's go ahead and fire her up and see how quickly this goes in the year 2327. Look at it, it's so fast, it's so nice. So, but yeah, I believe we're also working on our gateway network. And I also do apologize if the clicking from the controller is a bit more than it used to be. The new Xbox Series S controllers, they got some clickage to them, I'll tell you that much. They're a very clicky boy. But we're not going to go to war probably yet. Are we at a truce with anybody at the moment? If anybody, it was these guys down here, the corporation. Pretty sure that's who we were at war with. Oh no, the Carabnar Intersolar. Did we have to get them through war, or did we get them through diplomacy? I'm pretty sure it was the latter. But yeah, so ships. Lots more ships. To reinforce all, we need 93 ships. And that's going to cost a whole shit ton. What is going on here? What is going on? Aha. Okay. That's totally fine. So there's the Juggernaut tech right there. Good to see. And we're still going through a bunch of this kind of early game tech. Our tech is actually pretty low right now, so if we can start snowballing some of our tech, that'd be great. Looks like we got some more micromanagement to do on the planets. We're still working on turning all of our planets into Gaia worlds, if I'm not mistaken. We've got 7 more being terraformed right now. In fact, a couple of them are almost done. Another gateway construction site incoming. There we go. But most of today's episode is going to be me getting caught back up, and then figuring out where my galactic aspirations will go from here. Now, I do want to go ahead and pose a question to those of you who've been watching this, because I know, with me being kind of a small channel right now, and it kind of having a more so niche viewer base, which I'm very happy to have, what would you guys like to see next as far as the type of empire? Do you want to see something crazy? Do you want to see something, more withdrawn, because I know that's one thing that a lot of YouTubers do. It's like, okay, how do I make this the hardest thing possible? I'm not necessarily into making things as hard as physically possible, but I would like to, you know, have a challenge. So if you guys have any challenges or anything like that that you want to put towards me, go ahead and drop them down there in the comment section. I would love to hear what you have to say and what you have to think, because that would be great to see. So, if we were to go to war, there's another gateway. We're going to go to war with the Finnu regime, because they're the biggest threat to us right now, with the exception of the Pithok Ancients. There's another one past. Leveraged privateering. Isn't capitalism wonderful? More galactic factions. Industrial development. I think we just passed, yeah, we passed that one. So soon we'll be able to get into there.
Construction complete.
And now we can start putting up off-world trading companies. I love being a mega corporation. Even though I hate rampant capitalism, it's still kind of fun to just, you know, milk the galaxy for all of the energy credits that we can get. Not to mention, do we have an Ecumenopolis up? I believe we do, don't we? Also, what's going on this thing? Oh, okay. It's, declare population. Wait, what? I have... Wait a second. I have robot assembly ceased, but are there pops growing on this planet? There shouldn't be. Interesting. Pretty sure we have one. Yeah, there it is. Polaris Prime. Okay, wow. We have no consumer goods on this planet. Or no amenities, rather. But I think we have open jobs for those amenities, so we just need to keep moving pops over. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that? Yeah, I'll just start moving pops over to the Ecumenopolis. So here's something fun that we could do. Even though we are technically the good guys, we could just buy a bunch of slaves and throw them on that planet. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that? Because I think that'd be great. I think that would be really great. Not to mention, we're going to start pumping out so many freaking resources, it's not even going to be funny. Alright, we'll just buy up a whole bunch of these bad boys, just like that, just like that, just like that. Alright, there we go. Now, let's take a look at Polaris Prime now. It's got one open job, one unemployed specialist. We can go and upgrade that bad boy right there. And now let's take a look at how much resource this planet's going to be pumping out when the clock ticks over. Much better. 171 of those of alloys. Let's go ahead and build another foundry, get some more alloys going just like that. So yeah, I completely forgot that we could actually do that. Doesn't really matter if they all have the same species, because they're all going to get turned into robots anyways. I believe? Yes, all the organics get turned into robots, so it doesn't even matter who we buy, because they'll get turned into robots anyways. So this works really, really well. I will say, though, we're struggling a bit for Empire Sprawl, so we need to have a new planet with, what is it, the diplomats, not the diplomats, the bureaucrats. Upcoming trial, logistics remodeling. Okay. The routing of various goods is the lifeblood of our prosperous trade federation. But so far, each empire has relied on their own logistics standards with regards to container design, loading procedures, and shipping pipelines. In order to maximize efficiency, a new trial project will commence in a few years. One that aims to investigate and trial a new, specific shipping standard that would be applied to all members of the Federation. Participation requires a system with at least 50 trade value flowing through it. Furthermore, the existence of an off-world trading company would mean increased statistical data, and so is encouraged. Due to the vast scope of this project, some costs will apply, but it's for the greater good. That is to say, more future profit. Every member of the Federation is strongly encouraged to participate. Cool! So this is something new that came whenever Federations was actually something on PC, and that is the joint ventures with your Federation. Now, I do believe we probably have a system with a trade capital thing, with at least 50 trade value flowing through it. In fact, there's a... yeah, we're good. We're totally fine. I think we're going to be just fine. In fact, let's go ahead and put that right there, just in case. So yeah, we're going to be totally fine with that. That's pretty nifty. Hopefully our friends in the Federation decide to do the same. And that's pretty cool. I've never gotten that one to pop up before, but that's a really cool joint venture with your Federation members. Very, very cool to see that. Anything that adds flavor like that to games it's very cool. I like that a lot. Alright, so we're pumping energy weapon damage. Again, we still need more and more of our lovely diplomats and bureaucrats and stuff. So let's just start plopping those bad boys down on a bunch of planets with unemployed. Doesn't matter if they're specific planets. This planet actually doesn't even have growth anymore, so get that off of there. Trial participation granted. The logistical remodeling trial has begun. Thanks to the Empire's vigorous trade routes, Screvian Corporate Holdings has been granted participation in the trial project. One starbase has been singled out as a test site, and now a construction ship must be assigned to perform their actual remodeling project. Time is a factor, so do not linger in this endeavor. An off-world trading company facility was not available. This doesn't stop our participation, but will impede progress somewhat, as we cannot take full advantage of beneficial information sharing between involved parties. Well, shit, okay. Alright, where do we go to do logistical remodeling? Okay, so let's take a look at where it's at. Right there. Let's grab ourselves a construction ship and research projects. There you go. So it looks like that building didn't actually get done. Oh, it was 200 days out. Son of a bitch. Alright, but this is alright. Succession type, strongest. We could do that if we want to. Fleet contribution. That needs high, or very high, though. Oh, we could change it to status change. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Doesn't matter if they want it or not, because strongest, doesn't matter if they want it or not. Strongest economy, fleets, succession term, status change. Nice. Vote for Federation law. Wait, did that... What the fuck? Okay, wait a second. What? I thought that we had it so that I could make any decision that I wanted to. Right? Vote weight diplomatic, correct? Interesting. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can make it so that the president decides when we go to war. Oh, that's why. It's because their cumulative is more than my total. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it failed. I'm just a big dummy. Just a big old dummy head, alright? So there we go. That's why that one failed. I'm getting a little bit too ahead of myself. What do we have here? There's a new proposal here. Enable council veto power. I'll take that, yeah. In fact, why don't we go ahead and emergency measure that shit? Or are we... Oh, we're already voting on something. Oops. And we can go ahead and oppose that. There we go. Conserve the Tianqi. That's what we want right there. That should be our top priority. Congratulations! The remodeling operation is finished and the dedicated trade hub is now operating to a new logistical standard. Nothing left to do now but to evaluate the new system. At the end of the trial period, there will be an official statement on how the trial project turned out. Cool. So wait, did that do anything interesting, special to our trade station out here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Okay, we solved our Empire Sprawl problem, so our tech is being much faster now, which is great. Our trade hubs are looking really, really nice, really, really powerful. And we're just doing really, really well. Let's start upgrading our fleet command limit again. Let's take a look at our trade routes. So, Tal City. Alright, we need one in Tal City. And we need one in Musida. And that's it. Alright, so we just need 2 more. Evandari, great, the frickin' savages are awake. Alright, so you, let's go ahead and get you to build us a gateway in that system right there. And then we'll go ahead and have this guy up here. Go ahead and build one in the Tal City system. I needed one in here. Oh wait, no, there's one there already. Disregard. See, look at me, I'm so smart. Evandari Berserkers. Y'all are a bit high and mighty, aren't you? Especially for being pathetic to me, you assholes. Smoothest of rides. This is a monumental day for the profit in trade. Not only is the logistics trial complete, but the results show a noticeable increase in efficiency and smooth interstellar business. As a result, all space trading operations in the Federation will now progressively and quite unnoticeably switch over to the new standard. The Federation will benefit tremendously. Hurrah for profit! So fully streamlined logistics modifier added, giving the following effects. Plus 12% trade value and plus 5% monthly consumer goods. That's permanent? Wow, that's powerful as shit, dude. I like it. Fully streamlined logistics. Oh, that's a good one to have. Holy crap. That makes me a very happy boy. Alright, so we're losing rare crystals, but that's fine. Get that out of there, get that out of there. We're also starting the mega shipyard construction, because ships are fun, and I want more of them. Alright, so the only system that we need is Musada, and then we will have direct trade routes to our capital from every system where we have trade coming in from. The way you can tell that is because there's only one system underneath of each of the trade routes. So that's kind of what you want to see. Let's see, let's go ahead and pause that. Let's turn on all of this stuff if I can. A boom bam. That's what we like to see. So wealthy in influence and unity, it doesn't even matter what the hell you turn on. I don't even know what the hell I turned on. Now, truthfully, we could go to war with the TL Corporation to go ahead and vassalize them / turn them into a subsidiary, and then they'd be underneath of us in our federation. There's the Mega Shipyard framework. Let's go ahead and get the core going. And then soon we'll start to be able to spit out a bunch of ships, and it'll be kind of nice. But our planets are doing... Oh, good God. What happened? They were totally fine about 10 minutes ago. What the heck happened? I told you to stop growing. Oh, I did not tell you to stop growing. That's why. Okay. But yeah, everything seems to be going our way, and economy's looking great. Now all we gotta do is get everybody into the Federation and get even more powerful, get super strong, and hopefully be the president of the galactic community. Truthfully, we're gonna need, as of right now, probably over 100k in order to get the strongest. Y'all want to declare war on the Ivandari Berserkers, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and vote no. Eat shit, guys. Space Storm Gerlunth arrives. This too shall pass. Good thing we said no, because our ships would take a massive negative. Just a massive negative if we decided to go to war with them. Because this storm... Sublight speed reduction by 50%, and it completely nullifies shields. So if we had gone to war with them, not only would the war take fucking forever, because our ships would be moving much slower, but we'd also be getting decked. We'd be getting hit very, very hard. Wait, why did I just do that? We're robots. I don't need to boost that. Sure, crops. Fine, be that way. Ay. Alright, I'll fix that later. Kids, treat your robots with respect. Oh, good lord. We just got pulled into a machine uprising. How far away are they from us? They're all the way up there. So out of our allies, the Karabnar Intersolar were the strongest. So we'll just let them just kind of stew with their issues that they've got going on right now. We'll only intervene if they get close to us. I'm not intervening until then. Even though they are my allies, they can fend for themselves, because they should have treated the robots with respect. Because that's what happens when you don't. So right now what I'm doing is I'm going through some of the worlds that have a lot of population on them that are really not doing a whole lot other than sitting and being unemployed. Going through and I'm adding the buildings that are the commercial zones, because they not only add amenities, but they also add 10 jobs. And that's wonderful because we need more and more jobs. And then I'm just resettling all of the people that are unemployed. And what I mean by we need more jobs, I mean we need more trade value, because you can never have enough trade value. So that's pretty much all I'm doing right here. Any planet that's kind of small-ish, like this one is a size 9, trying to get the most out of the overdeveloped amount of housing that we have on these. So I'm just going to start adding these, and once we have the option to, I'll just add on the galactic stock exchanges, and then we'll just be pumping out so much. We'll turn these tomb worlds into tomb paradises, if you will. But I'm also going ahead and doing the districts as well. Also just having to micromanage the habitats because they're out of room now, which is fine because I anticipated that. And we're just kind of moving them all over the place, making sure that the planets that I have on stop growing, or stop building, are also on stop growing, so that nothing overpopulates the way that it has been before. But other than that, not a whole lot going on right now. Other than the freaking robot uprising and our allies, everything seems to be totally fine. Alloy production is starting to get ramped up absolutely crazily. We'll start building a couple more administrative offices there. Another one of those there. And then we'll soon be reinforcing our fleets. We need to build a strategic coordination center to get some more fleet power, or naval cap, and then we'll probably want to build up some bastions since we need to do that. So lots and lots and lots of reinforcing to do. And there we go. We have an entire trade network all leading back to our home system of Kartza. Total of 1,904 trade being collected. I can dig it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there are a couple little stragglers around here somewhere. Like out here, we got 3 that we're not collecting, 2 that we're not collecting there. However, do I have anything in this system that's collecting anything, or is this a bastion? That's a bastion. So if I were to put one right here, that would collect all of this stuff out here. So I might do that, and then I'll have to put one here in Plessis. And then I'm pretty sure that would be us collecting every single bit of energy from trade, as well as all of that stuff. Now, truthfully, I wonder if we could swap back to the... Oh, but no, never mind. I was going to say we could swap back to the thing where we're not producing consumer goods and unity with trade, but instead go strictly into money. But the thing is, that's also bound to our... if I'm not mistaken, that is bound to... our... what is it? Economic policy, or no, our trade policy. Because right now, where we have the trade league, where we get all 3. But if we went back to there, we'd have 1,900 energy only from wealth creation, which, to put that in perspective, that would give us an extra, like, 500, I'd say? 500, 600, something like that? Maybe an extra 1,000? No, it'd give us an extra 1,000, I think. So yeah, an extra 1,000 energy, which would be nice, but honestly, I don't think we need to do that. Don't think we need to do that. We fixed all of our problems up here. Empire Sprawl is much better. How powerful are our robot friends' fleets? 32k. And what are you? 24k. Okay. Thankfully, the Federation fleet is pretty dang beefy. 129k fleet power. So I suppose I could go help them out with that fleet without even risking any of my stuff. Let's go ahead and start upgrading Strikecraft and stuff. But the Mega Shipyard will be online here soon. First reinforcement of our fleets is on its way. We're going to be massively over our fleet cap, which is going to be... It's going to hurt for a bit, but it's going to be totally fine. Holy shit. Alright, so yeah, we're going to have tons and tons and tons of ships. We could probably put a gateway inside of here so that they can just jump straight there. Does that say what? W1HAT? What? But yeah, so all of the ships are going to be now reinforced. Where are they being reinforced from? Oh, there they are. Just look for the Doom stack. There it is. Each of those cruisers is only 1,000 fleet power, 1.1k fleet power. That's kind of crazy, honestly. But look at them. They're so beautiful. Absolutely magnificent. And truthfully, they'll be done soon, honestly. Let's see. Shipyards. Yeah, the Mega Shipyard's done, and this shipyard's done. That was the quickest 65 ships I've ever seen reinforced in my life. Holy crap. So now it only takes 5,831 to reinforce the extra 28. And then we'll be close to max, which will be very good. We are already now well over there, paying an extra 40%. Wonderful. Research complete. But don't worry, we'll put the ships towards something great. Not to worry. We'll put the ships towards something that will mean something. Something like wiping the Berserkers off the face of the galaxy, or going to war with the Finny regime to make them subsidiaries, because they're pretty powerful. But right now, we're just blowing through some of the tech that we just kind of blew past. Soon, I'll start putting down some more bastions, and we'll get our fleet cap under control. Not to mention, now that we're done with that, we can start the construction of the Strategic Coordination Center. We'll also go ahead and move him back there. Should be able to reinforce here very soon. In fact, right now is very soon. So there we go. Shipyards, Mega Shipyards done. Just spit out those ships faster than you could say, holy crap. And now I'm just going to start getting some more star bases, and then we'll go from there. And there we go. Council veto power has now been created. So we'll go ahead and ban organic slave trade because, Why can't I? Oh, that's my... Oh. So we're just going to go ahead and withdraw that because I'm the idiot who proposed it. So that's kind of funny.
Research complete.
Oh, well, that was just a waste of influence, but that's fine. And then, I tell you what, can we go ahead and put forth the galactic reforms to change the council size to 2? No. 2,400 days, good lord. It's like actual politics. Nothing gets done. When they take a recess for 600 days, and it takes them 1,800 days to finish a damn law. Everyone's gonna be dead. In 30 days, we are going to be changing the succession power from economy, which obviously I still have the best of, to diplomatic weight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom! Diplomatic weight vote. Yes, thank you very much. Also, what is going on in Polaris Prime? Why do we have... Why is there scum and villainy on this goddamn planet? I mean, we don't have any consumer goods. Is there a reason we're not growing or building on this planet? I find this to be bizarre. Why do we not have more pops on this planet? Robot assembly plants. And then let's go ahead and flex some of our strength a little bit. Go to the slave market. Let's fill up this bad boy once again with all the lovely robots. There we go. Just buy all the robots. Doesn't matter if there's unemployed, they'll get sorted out here soon. There we go. How about now? There's scum and villainy on this planet anymore? There shouldn't be. There we go. Let's put a Galactic Stock Exchange down. And let's put down a Ministry of Production. Wonderful. Let's upgrade that bad boy right there. Got one more district I can put down, so let's put down that right there. Okay. Actually, wait, no. That's a dumb idea. Put down a city one, and then upgrade the rest of these bad boys. We can get more resources out that way. Oh, excuse me. In fact, fuck it. Just upgrade them all. Screw it. Alloys for days. We're going to build a matter decompressor anyways, most likely, so don't care. Alright. Polaris Prime has been fixed. Damn planet. With all the scum and villainy. It's like a Mos Eisley. So, just because I can, I may or may not be building 149. Let's make it 150. Hang on, wait. Where is it? There we go. May or may not be making 150 Xenomorph armies. Don't know why. Did I know a reason why before I started it? No. Do I care? No. Oh, God. What the heck? Wait a second. Why is it not attacking that system that it's in? Okay, we need to mobilize the fleet right now. Go. Sit there, because it's right on our border, and I do not like that one bit being right there. That is the Wraith. But I've never seen an orange one. Orange is yellow. What color is that? Orange, yellow? Orange? OLO? Okay, we need to go and see if that thing is hostile, because I don't want that thing entering our space. He's looking a little bit glitched out right now, so I don't know what's going on with him. Also, is the Void Spawn still up here? Because there was one up here before, but it was in Carabnar Intersolar's space. It looks like they destroyed it. Unfortunate. It would have been nice to go kill that. Okay, so yeah, it was okay, cool. Destruction of the Wraith. Nice. Given the following effects, plus 5% research speed, plus 5% energy damage, and a plus 10% energy drops. Nice. Did I lose any ships? One Corvette. The Warrior of Light. Destroy a Wraith. Cool. I mean, sad, but cool. That's the, okay, there we go. Karzu, send you home. Thank you very much there, my friend. Nice. Goodbye, Wraith. Saw it pop up, I was like, wait a second, what are you doing right there? What is that? Alright, so all of the things that just popped up right there, we're just upgrading all of our stations to the Citadels. If I can afford to updo it. I think I should be able to. Yes, nice. So we'll get all of our systems upgraded to Citadels, and let me restart that. When we get all of them upgraded to Citadels, we're just going to turtle. And all of these are going to be very, very powerful. It's going to be kind of nice, honestly. Well, it would seem the Carabnar Intersolar did well against their robot overlords that tried to overthrow them. They overthrew them, actually. So they're back in power, and we are no longer at war, which is great for us, because now, if I'm not mistaken, we can change some of our Federation laws to now, can we do status change? See, you say no, but can I leverage your stuff to make it so that you say yes instead? Well, now, isn't that just a wonderful change of heart for you lovely people? Status change, wonderful. And then we can actually go ahead and do this as well. President decides. We should be able to do that with them. No, okay, they're still a bit powerful for that, so we'll have to bribe them yet again. Okay. But I think that's okay. Honestly, we are now president for life, pretty much, so long as our empire doesn't die. We should be totally fine. Also, we need to start building our Strategic Coordination Center, because the thing is up. There we go. And now that we're actually done with the Mega Shipyard, we should be able to unlock Galactic Wonders. Perfect. There we go. So now for the different tech, let's go ahead and unlock the Dyson Sphere, the Ring World, and then once the Dyson Sphere is done, we'll start researching the matter decompressor. Do we have a decompressor or a black hole in our system other than our capital? We do. Perfect. Michter's Vortex. Perfect. You know what's ironic about this machine uprising is they actually wanted to go to war with the Finnu regime. They were the ones that actually just put forth a war declaration. I declined it because I don't want to go to war with Finnu regime right now. I want to go to war to subsidize them, not to change their ideology. I could really care less if they're a megacorp or not. What I want is for them to be my subsidiary so they pay me lots and lots of goods every single month. So they were going to go to war, and then we would have been pulled into another fucking war, which would have been just great. Now, because this leads directly into my space, or let's see, wait, there is a wormhole that leads directly from their space into my space, I think. Is it this one right here? Brilliseer? No, it's not there. I was just looking at all my wormholes to see if there was one that led in with the Ivandari Berserkers. Here, they could get in. But I guess this one doesn't actually go to where I thought it did. Okay, that's fine. So they can't go over there. And then I imagine this one up here. This, where does this go? Yeah, no, okay. That goes up there. So no, we're fine. We're totally fine. We should be totally fine. So if they decide to come into our territory, they can certainly try. We've got bastions, 45k worth of bastions, and they're only going to get more powerful. So I'm not too worried about that. More resolutions popping up in the galactic community. Minor military sanctions, that's fine. We can go ahead and support those. Support, please. Thank you. And then relocate the galactic market. We're going to go ahead and veto that shit. Get out of here. It's saying in my capital whether you like it or not. Resolutions, galactic reforms, change council size to 2. Okay, so the Finnu regime likes that, but we're not friends with them. Who are the other people that are there? Who else is on the Galactic Council? Let's see. We want... Oh, for God's sake, institute the increased benefits. Who else is on the Galactic Council? It was these guys right here, the Karanar. Let's go ahead and offer a trade deal with them. And we're going to go ahead and leverage that just in case when it comes to comes time to vote. We'll just get as many of the empires as possible to just trade favors with. That way when we go to vote for the change the size to 2, we'll be good to go. Alright, we're looking pretty scary as far as our fleets go. And our armies are looking good too. Let's see, where the hell are they? 272 armies right there, but we've got just a whole mess of them coming from our main habitat, which is right here, 1.6k worth right there. So if we need to go and take out those fallen empires, we absolutely can do that. We already begun construction on our Dyson Sphere over here. We're building the frame right now. Then we'll be able to have unlimited amounts of energy. Now, the Irabot multiplex is lovingly taking over our K3 bonded merchants. Unfortunately, we'll probably go in and help them in the next episode. But with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and end off today's episode. First episode back right here. So, thank you once again for understanding me leaving for a little bit. Very much appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Let me know what you guys are thinking down there in the comment section. And until next time, this has been Commander Ryan1UM, signing off.